The study days of the EPP group here in Athens were concluded with a highly symbolic event, the visit of the members to the new Acropolis museum, which was inaugurated at the end of June. In this museum, some of the most valuable assets of the Western civilization finally found a home. Some other, dislocated, may be returned in the future.
Chairman Joseph Daul and the members of the EPP group were welcomed by Antonis Samaras, the Greek Minister of Culture and former MEP. Samaras described the contents of the new museum, pointing out also that now Greece has a place to host the treasures kept in museums in other countries.
It is a museum that encompasses mainly the 6th and the 5th century BC, but also has many objects from other centuries. It is a museum that has both the archaic period and the period of Pericles, and for that period of Pericles it allows people to see from a room which is really a majestic room. It's a fantastic showcase right next to the Acropolis, to see the Parthenon and at the same time see the marvelous frieze and the metops on the top. Of course, there are some parts that are missing. There are some parts that are found in the British Museum. They are basically hostages there for more than 200 years. But we believe that now the argument that we had no place to host them no longer stands.
Mr. Daul praised what has been achieved with the opening of this new museum.
What impressed me is that the Greeks have really fought many battles and have suffered a lot. And these remains that have been kept and found and taken back, I would say this is a rebirth for them today in this museum. It's extraordinary.
The director of the new museum, Professor Dimitrios Pandermalis, also welcomed the guests and spoke a little about the extraordinary specifications of the new museum, which is built over an archaeological site.
It's a museum constructed above an excavation. It is underneath an extended excavation of about 4,000 square meters. We have from this excavation more than 40,000 finds. We had difficult problems to construct the museum above the excavation, theoretical and practical. But now we are very happy to have this excavation.
Chairman Joseph Daul saw a relation to the EPP group and his own country in the museum's founding principles.
At a political level, it's our group's values that are represented here. Civilization, humanism. It is, I would say, our real values and our profound values that we discover here, especially as a Frenchman.
Concluding, the Greek Minister of Culture and former EPP member recalled that the values of the EPP group today have their foundation in the ideas of the ancient Greeks.
I was very happy to receive the EPP group, exactly because those symbols, the symbols of beauty, the symbol of measurement, the symbol of ethos that stem from the 5th century of Pericles, the symbol of democratic accountability, as you will see on the 3rd floor, are symbols that coincide with the ideology of our group.